Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off-Kilter Crafter. Hi, did I scare you? I'm sorry. Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off-Kilter Crafter. I scared her. Poor thing. It's Ian the Off-Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. It is Friday evening. Becca is at retreat, and so is Mary. So, yeah. Is Mama Mary at retreat? Yeah. She's shaking. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but she's shaking, the poor thing. Hope everybody's having a great day today. It is Friday and Becca's at retreat, so I'm taking over for the evening here on my channel to give everybody a place to... Did you just slobber on me? You just slobbered all over me. Yeah, you did. You just slobbered all over me. So I'm taking over for the night, filling the spot that Becca usually has, and we're just gonna enjoy some time together and hang out. Yeah. I think she wants me to put her down. I should probably put her down. I don't even know if you could... Yeah, you can kind of see the top of the dog bed right there. So she's going to hopefully stay in the bed. No, I brought this in here specifically for you. You can sit right here the whole time. I wish I had a little camera to put on her. That would be fun to have a little... oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. Wow, Bella, a little Bella cam. It'd be really fun to have a little Bella cam down there for her. But hopefully she will go... Nope, she says, nope, I don't want to be in the bed, Ian. I want to come hang out with you some more. Anyways, that is Mary's dog, and I am dog sitting for her, of course, to make sure that Bella has a safe and happy place while Mary is at retreat with Becca. But anywho, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? I'm thinking of... Sherry is saying, I'm thinking of getting a little dog since I'm retired. You can have this one. No, I'm just kidding. Mary would kill me. She's a sweet... Where'd she go? Oh, she's over by my pedal. I looked over and she was gone. Yeah, so she's a teacup Yorkie. She's little itty bitty. She's so tiny next to me. Like, doesn't even hardly come up to my ankles, it feels like. Yeah, isn't that true? Isn't that true? So, anywho. I am Uncle Ian, Vicky. You are right. I am Uncle Ian. And I think she enjoys hanging out with me. You enjoy hanging out? Okay, sounds good. Anyways. Love Lowlingly is asking, are you going to be doing Sundays live too? The answer is yes. It is going to be a very busy weekend for me. Today we have our live stream happening right now, so you're here. Then Saturday, don't forget we have the Zoom. If you are a channel member, I'm starting to do Zooms over here on my channel. Well, I'm doing the Zoom on Zoom, but if you're a member of my channel, you get access to that Zoom. However, this very first one to kick it all off is going to be open to everyone. So the link is on my website. If you go to the calendar, bless you. If you go to the calendar, you will be able to see the link to it. It's also going to be in the community tab of YouTube to get you used to using that community tab here on YouTube. So make sure to check that out. And then moving forward after tomorrow, you will need to be a channel member in order to get access to the Zooms. It's just a little perk for being a channel member and being able to, you know, a way to give you bang for your buck is to give you a Zoom quarterly question mark. Becca and I were talking about doing like every other month. She would do one on 1 month, I would do one on the next month, but we have decided, I think, that she's going to continue to do monthly. Oh, that was your tongue. Hi! Bella just touched her tongue to my foot. Yeah, I'm going to give it we were talking about going back and forth, doing, you know, back and forth month to month, but I think Becca's going to do it every month. If that's the case, I think I'm going to keep it at quarterly, so you will get access to a quarterly Zoom. Tomorrow will be from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. What? She's just wandering around the room. Sorry, if you see me looking down and, like, distracted for a moment, it's because I just want to make sure that she doesn't get into trouble. Right, Miss Princess? So, yeah, as a little perk and as a thank you for being a channel member, Zooms quarterly, and tomorrow it'll be from 12 to 6. However, everyone's welcome tomorrow as a little taste, a little sampler. Sherry says she's excited about the Zoom tomorrow. I hope you will join me. I also posted in my Facebook group, and I think Becca's Facebook group too, if I remember correctly. Shelby says, "Hey all, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well." Cassandra says, or sorry, Carissa, excuse me, says, "Hello, evening, Ian. Hello, everyone. Hello." Right, exactly, Sherry. Sherry says Mary would not like you giving away her baby. Absolutely not. I would not do that. And then Kelly also says, "Yay, I will sign up soon. I love the idea of Zooms. It's going to be a good time. I think we're going to have fun tomorrow." Oh, hey, cool. So What Creates sent one gift membership. So Vicky, you are a member now for the next month. Thank you so much, So What Creates, for sending out that gift membership. Air horns to you for that. That's really sweet. So Vicky, you'll have the membership for 1 month. Yeah, so that means, let's see, well, anyways, doesn't matter. Thank you so much, So What Creates, and congratulations, Vicky. Hey everyone, I have a bone. Oh, Jake has a bone to pick with me because you've gotten me addicted to finding Tula deals on Whatnot. Oopsies. You're welcome. So yeah, I might be late to the Zoom. I'm hosting and DMing D&D in the morning. Awesome, Savannah. That sounds like fun. Dungeon Master. That's what it is. Dungeon Master. Savannah, I've got a confession. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. I know, right? It's kind of crazy. I've never played. All right. So, Math Geek Shelby also says I'm going to try and get up early to join the Zoom. Well, we will be open until 6, so it'll be, well, that's 3 p.m. your time, but still, you don't have to be there right when it opens up. So, yeah. So, and then I'll be doing we'll be back here on Sunday. So today, tomorrow Zoom. Back here on Sunday. It's going to be a fun-filled weekend, busy weekend for me. I apparently like to torture myself. Anywho, let's see. Something very exciting happened this week. I got a gigantic box. If you didn't check it out over on Instagram, I got a gigantic box from one of my favorite people. I did order this, to be fair. I ordered this, and this was my money went into this, but if any of you know Kim from Mr. Bone Sews, that is a wonderful account over on TikTok and Instagram. She came out with some brand new fabric, and it is Halloween, and it features, I thought my battery was saying it was dying, but it was actually my Apple Pencil saying it was dying. So anyways, here is the Mr. Bone Sews. There are 8 prints in the collection and 1 panel. This is some Figo Fabrics is the maker of this fabric. So Sherry says, "Oh my God, I spent so much on Whatnot fabric, but I haven't had the health to sew." Hopefully you get your health soon, so that way you can sew. Kelly says, "Hey Ian, my nephew, 10 years old, is asking for a man purse. Any idea of what he's looking for?" I don't actually, because there are so many different types of bags out there. So what I would suggest doing is doing a little Googling. Google image search some ideas and send him some ideas of what you're looking for, or like what he is interested in, or sit down with him on Google and say, like, let's take a look at some fanny packs. Let's take a look at some bag patterns out there. There's going to be something out there that, even if it's not what he was thinking originally, I know there's going to be a pattern out there that he is going to want and like. So, yeah. So anywho, this is 8 different prints. I got all 8, and I got a bolt of all 8. So I love the candy one. This one's pretty fun too. It's got all sorts of little ghouls and ghosties, and of course Mr. Bones on there. So there's that one. There's also one of my favorites from this collection. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that great? I love the bats. I love the bats. They're so cute. I'm going to save that one for last because that's one of my favorite prints. We also have cute little scissors and a button spider, and then I feel like everybody has a pair of those snips, those like stork snips. So that's super cute. We also, Bella's looking in the box going, is there food in there? Is there food? There is a damask fabric, and it's got sewing machines, buttons, and of course Mr. Bones' skull on there. I just noticed your shirt too. I know, it's a good day to quilt today. And then we also have some more button spiders. Look how cute that is. Savannah says, it's my first time being Dungeon Master. I'm currently playing a cyberpunk campaign with my friends. It's really fun. Ooh, that does sound fun. And then we have the same damask, but this time in purple. Look at that. And then finally, this is my favorite. This is my favorite one. I know, isn't this great fabric, guys? Look at Mr. Bones. And there's also Scratch on there. So we got Mr. Bones and Scratch and doing all the things. Oh, that's a good idea. Big Blue Dog says, search for crossbody bag patterns for good man bag ideas. Spencer Og is a good pattern source. Go check that out. That sounds cool. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. Sounds like a good pattern to go check out. So anywho, that is the collection. I didn't get any of the panels. I wasn't really interested in the panel. The panel goes and makes a tote bag. It is a cute tote bag. I didn't need a whole bolt of that fabric though, so I decided to just stick with this fabric. And so I did buy a whole bolt of the whole collection. So I have lots of projects to make now. I would love to make a shirt. I want to make a quilt. I want to make a bag, probably several bags out of it. But I did purchase that fabric. That was not sent to me for free. That was a bit of money too. So, but I knew that it's super cute fabric, and I wanted to keep. I wanted to make a lot of things with it. So, Bella dear, what are you doing? She's literally spinning on the floor. Come here. Come on. Here, let's put you in the bed. Here we go. In the bed. No. She is probably all hyped up now. I gotta show you all this photo. I know we're supposed to be sewing and stuff, but, you know, let's just keep talking. She was a little stinker, is what she was. Because I was having dinner, and I was eating my baked potato, and I needed to get up and use the restroom. And I thought the table was far enough away. She's like going crazy right now. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on, and she may need to go outside, so we'll take care of that in a second. Anywho, I thought I had moved the table far enough away from the couch, but no, I did not. And so someone, yeah, I'm talking about you, someone got a little bit of baked potato, and by a little bit, a lot of baked potato. And then she did this. She was a very happy, content puppy with her belly full of potato. Yeah. Yeah. So she had herself some baked potato, and it looks like she's high. Is what it looks like. So, anywho, what is it, Bella? What? Here, come sit down. Come sit down in the bed. So yeah, her belly is full of potato, and I'm sure that she is has a lot of energy because of that. So I know, commercial potty break. I know, isn't it true? Love Loathingly says old puppies are always like to be active as soon as you sit down and need to do something. Isn't that the truth? It seems like every time every time I sit down to do something, she was like, I need to do blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We'll see if she'll calm down. I think she might need to go out. I really apologize, guys. I'm so sorry, but she's acting like she needs to go out. Let me let her out really quick. I'm so sorry. Let me let her out real quick. Y'all keep chatting in the chat. I'll be right back. Hi, welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. Yeah, she didn't need to go tinkle. So, and I don't have the bell. Dang it, I don't have my bell today. Anyway, she needed a tinkle, so there you go. There you go. She's overloaded on carbs. She really is. I feel like she's way overloaded on carbs. What did I miss while I was gone? Hi, Sean. I think I said that already. I don't remember. I wonder if Ian texted that funny photo. I did text that photo to Mary. In fact, I FaceTimed with Mary to show how in a food coma she was from eating the baked potato. I FaceTimed her, and the first thing that Mary saw was her like in my lap like that. So, anywho, all right. So, what are we going to be doing today? I know 20 minutes later. Okay, good. I'm so glad, Shawnee said we entertained ourselves while you were out. I'm very glad to hear that. So, anywho, yes. So today I'm going to be. So I started on the 4th of July working on a little zippered pouch, and my inspiration was this zippered pouch that I received from a friend of mine. It is Haunted Mansion, because, you know, I love it. And on this, it is, so the front side here has this little pocket. It's a vinyl pocket right here. And then there's a zippered pouch portion that goes in right there. And I have a little travel router that I used when I went to Disneyland in Denver, and I love it. This is not sponsored. However, the product is linked down below. I learned how to do a new thing. I learned how to do a affiliate thing where here on YouTube you can actually like highlight products and stuff. So this is the TP Link TLWR152X. This is a travel router. I'm going to be using this when I go on the cruise next year, stuff like that. I do love this router, and I think it's perfect for getting all your devices connected while you are traveling, hence the name. And so from this point forward, what I'm going to be doing or try to do is I talk about a product during a live stream or a video. I'm going to try and put it down below so that way you have access to purchase that item if you so choose. They are affiliate links, so I will get commission off of those sales. To be fully transparent with you, you can use those links to give me a little bit of commission at no cost to you. So there you go. So this is the TP Link little thing, and what I have done is I am currently making a little pouch for it. If you didn't catch on 4th of July, I worked on quilting this little panel, and so what I'm going to be doing is putting this panel or putting these panels together to make a zippered pouch a little bit smaller than this one. I didn't need the huge size for this little travel router because when I want to show you, when I popped this into the pouch, because I was like, oh, use this one. Like the rest of this, I mean, it's right here in the corner. The rest of this is kind of wasted space. So I wanted something that would be a little better a little better sized for it, if that makes sense. So that's what we're going to be working on today, is we are going to hopefully finish it up. I'm going to be using some of this lovely sparkle. Some cruises do not allow you to bring routers. Check that. I will do that, ATL. I definitely will do that before I head on to the cruise. That is one of the things that I'm going to be doing before the cruise, because I know some cruise lines have a lot of restricted items. So that is going to be one of the things that I'm going to do before going on that cruise. So let's go ahead, and I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm kind of making this up as I go, which is why the live says it is an impromptu zippered bag, because it is. As it very much is. All right, so this is the panel that I'm going to use on the front. This is going to be the back. So let's see. I need more, don't I? Shoot, I need another piece of, I need another one, but that's okay. I will get another one in a moment. Bella is still running all over the place. I don't know. I thought she was ready for, I thought she would be good after doing her little tinkles outside, but apparently she needs some more something, and I don't know what all she needs at this moment. So, all right, what am I going to do? So, I think the first thing I'm going to do, I'm kind of, like I said, I'm improving this, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of, again, making it up on the fly. But one of the things that I do need to do is I need to sew this onto my zipper. So I think I'm actually gonna grab my zipper foot for this. Bella, what you need, sweetheart? What you need? Where's my zipper foot? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna take my zipper foot and I'm gonna use it. Linda says, oh yay, catching you live, and I'm in Salt Lake City tonight, finally kicking back and chilling after 12-hour drive. Oof, goodness gracious, Linda. Listen, Linda. Let's see, I do have my larger stitch plate on there, so that's a good thing. I'm going to take and put my foot right about there. And I'm also going to... Do you hear her? Do y'all hear her? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you, huh? What are we going to do with you? I'm kind of playing around here. I think... Okay, so if I do it right there, it should be fine. Oh, you're so spoiled. You're so spoiled. She's huffing and puffing at me for something, and I don't know. She has a lot of opinions, but she doesn't want to tell you what they are. We're headed to Hood River tomorrow and then to the Columbia River Gorge. Awesome. I think I've been to the Columbia River Gorge, if I remember correctly. I was in Portland, Oregon, and I went to Multnomah Falls. Is that the... I know it's a gorge, but I don't remember which gorge. It was gorgeous. Where's my button? It was gorgeous. Nope, that's the wrong one. Where's my button? I thought I had a... Here it is, right there. It was gorgeous. It was really, really pretty. I don't remember which one it was, but it was very pretty. I know everybody's like, wah, Ian. Bad joke. Cut the threads. Is Bella Becca's dog? No, this is Mary's dog. So this is Mary and Becca are at retreat this week. So I am dog sitting this week. And yeah. Catching live tonight, says Priscilla. Looking for website link. Which website link are you looking for? Oh no, my golden doodle gets under my sewing desk and steps on my pedal. Oh no, she is missing Mary. Definitely, Auntie L. I think she's definitely missing Mary and wants her home sooner rather than later. She needs a baby. I know, like have a little baby carrier right here for her. All right, so let's grab a zipper tab. I forgot to grab one before I went live. So we're gonna, or a zipper actually, not a zipper tab, but an actual zipper. Go lay down. Go lay down, silly. You have a whole bed. I brought your whole bed in here just so that way you could rest. She's like, yeah, so. Let's see. Gonna grab, oh, I forgot these have the plastic on them still. I gotta pull the plastic off. Jake, thank you so much for joining the membership at the silver level. Thank you, Jake. Air horn for you. Fun that your dog's sitting. My sweet girl Maggie is at home. Is at my side here. Wait, my sweet girl Maggie. Oh, is at my side here. Oh, gotcha. Well, the retreat center does not allow for dogs, unfortunately. So there was that. Let's see. Oh yeah, don't forget, hey Sean, if you want to use exclamation selfie in the chat, you're more than welcome to do that. Sean will be live 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. He will be going live to do his Breaky Fest. Whatever. I can't say it right. I can't say the Australian way. But he will be going live tomorrow morning, I believe. Maggie always lies at my feet when I'm at home sewing. Bella doesn't know what she wants. Bella is all over the place under the table here. I guess they do love live streams. Before we went live, she was just chilling. She was like happy and content and everything. And then as soon as I hit the go button, she immediately was like, "Okay, I want something now." I think she honestly wants up in my lap, if I'm being honest. No, don't eat that. I think she wants to sit in my lap, but that's not really conducive to sewing. Oops, I dropped the zipper. All right, let's put the zipper on. My cat, I went real Texas right there. My cat always lays next to my machine when I'm sewing. She's probably small enough I could put her up there. I would put her bed over here next to me, but unfortunately, I need that spot for actually, you know, sewing. All right, there we go. There's the zipper on. Alrighty, so we've got the zipper. I know. So that's the front panel. I'm going to sew this on. Let's see, do I sew this on? Oh, no, I need to sew it onto... Oh, and this is where I need that binding. Let me see. I have the extra binding in the other room. Hold on. Let me go find it. It's over here. I'm not going to put it on pause because it's over here. Oh, it's... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, I made a boo-boo. Oh, I made a big boo-boo. Oh, I've made a big boo-boo. So this week I have been doing some cleaning, right? I have been trying to process my scraps. I have been turning them into... Oh, this is a little bit of a problem, but we're going to recover. It's going to be fine. I have been processing scraps like crazy this week, and I have been making half square triangles out of literally hundreds of scrap fabric pieces. I literally have hundreds and hundreds of half square triangles, and I just realized that I used the half square triangles for that. So that means I need to come up with a new piece of binding, and I don't have any more of that fabric. We're going to recover. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great. It's amazing. It's going to be great. So, thinking on the fly. This is, it's going to be fine. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I might have extra, so I'm going to actually measure this really quick to see if I have enough extra binding to, you know, do the things. And I may not actually have any extra binding to do the things. And Bella is running away. She knows that I have messed up, and so she's like abandoning ship and running away. Oh no, I do have extra. Okay, no, I do have extra, so that's good. I'm adding a little extra to make sure that I, you know, have enough to do what I need to do. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut it here, and it's fine. This will be fine. I will have enough to do what I need to do. So I'm going to cut off a little extra, and it's going to be great. Okay. All right. We're fine. We're recovering. It's going to be great. It's going to be... This is why Ian doesn't do live streams on Friday nights, but it's going to be great. Ian, where is your website at? Well, it's right there in the chat. If you click on the link that I just put into the chat, you'll be able to go to my website. You can also visit So Off Kilter Crafter Ian. So, the podcast is So Off Kilter. The website is offkiltercrafterian.com. You can head over there and get all the information that you're looking for. SoOffKilter.com. I keep forgetting that some people don't know my website yet. So hopefully that gave you the... Why is this not going in? I'm just having all the problems tonight. Wow. Oh, because I'm trying to put it in the wrong place. That's why. That's why. Get in there. There we go. All right. So let's do this correctly now, shall we? Quite the night. Quite the night. Use a solid color. I think I have enough that I'm going to make this work. Bella, where are you going, silly? All right, we're going to start from the inside. So this is the inside of my pouch. Let me double check that. Yep, kitties are facing upright. I don't even know if y'all can hear her on the microphone. It is so funny. She makes all these little grunting noises. She's just like... She's really silly. She really is. Let's see. What did I miss? Evening all, says Janie. My cat tends to like to sleep on top of my ironing station. Always freaks me out. Yeah, I can imagine. Although it may be the warmth from your iron that your cat is going after. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. Donna says you got this. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I just totally had a moment of Shia. I think that's how you say that name. Please forgive me if that's incorrect. I know. I need to learn how to speak Yorkie. That is very, very true. That would help out so much if I could speak Yorkie. So much. Not even kidding you. It would be so nice if I could speak Yorkie. All right. So we're going to do, I'm not even going to change it to the top stitch. I am literally just going to sew it on just like this, and that is fine. Because normally you would like want to switch it over to the top stitch, so like 3, but I'm not even going to bother with that tonight. It's just going to be the 2.5 and it'll be fine. Again, I'm making this up on the fly, so that's how it's going to be. Bella, what is it, darling? Go lay down, silly. Go lay down. My dog Saturn, also very vocal. He likes to sing when we are playing. It cracks me up. That's so funny. Oh, good. I'm so glad I did. I won't be able to repeat that again. I was hoping she would make the noise when I brought the microphone closer to her. But instead she was like, nope, not going to say anything. I'm like, all right, fine. Well, there you go. Why did I put my zipper foot away? I need it still. Why did y'all let me do that? I still needed my zipper foot. The moment I look at her, she stops. The moment I look at her, she stops making the noises. She's so funny. Oh, she's too funny. Let's see, we're going to move it over this way, I feel like. And, oh, no, I wanted to go the other way. My man! Do you miss Mary? Is that what it is? Do you miss Mary? If you haven't checked it out already, the podcast, the Sew Off Kilter podcast, dropped this week, and there's a link to it in the chat right now to our podcast. The Sew Off Kilter podcast went this week, or a new episode aired this week, and it is all guys in quilting. So I was joined by Chris from Rose City Originals, Matthew from Heartcraft Company, Michael, and the Bear Quilter, Todd, and a whole bunch of my friends. We all did the podcast together, and it was a lot of fun, and a lot of you are giving such great response to that podcast episode. Don't worry, guys, we will do that again. Y'all really enjoyed that, so we will definitely have another episode in the future. think she wants to be in your lap. All right. Do you want to be in my lap? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that what you want? You want to be in my lap? We'll see how this works. Ugh. All right. We'll see how this works. Let's see. Mike says the podcast was great. I'm so glad. Janie says that it was a great episode. Awesome. Charlotte said, I didn't even put the foot down. Dang it. Charlotte says the podcast was great. Great episode. Awesome. Love the new episodes, Savannah. Thank you. So glad that everybody has enjoyed the episode this week. It was, like I said, it was a fun episode to record. And I had a great time talking with the guys about being a male quilter. You just want to make this difficult on me. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Bella has had her Bernini running, and it looks like Bella hears the Bernina running and is looking for Mary since Mary sews with her Bernina. I mean, you might be right about that, to be honest. You might very much be right about that. But Becca calls it the Burbina, so I'm running my Burbina. Jonathan says it came up a few times, but I love the podcast being about podcast about being queer quilters too. It was, like I said, it was a really, really good episode, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the podcast. It was eye-opening. I'm so glad. I'm really glad to hear that, because that was kind of the point of the podcast, was to, you know, kind of bring that new perspective in. So very glad to hear that everybody enjoyed the podcast, and we will definitely be doing that again in the future. Bella, you are not making this easy, are you? She's like, I don't care. She's like, I don't care if this is easy for you. Oh. Are you trying to get down? She acted like she wanted down. What are you doing? She's got her butt in my face. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hey, Katie, good to see you. I want to see the unedited. Well, honestly, there wasn't a lot that I cut out of the episode, believe it or not. It was, a lot of what you saw was how the podcast went, to be completely honest with you. So, there was a little bit left on the cutting room floor, but that was, it really truly wasn't a lot, to be honest. So, all right, so I'm gonna sew this at 1/8 of an inch. I feel like, oh goodness, oh gosh. She just almost fell on the floor, but I caught her. Bella, stay there. No, stay in your bed. Stay in your bed. Stay in your bed. Yeah, stay there. Goodness gracious, she almost ended up on the floor. Oh boy. She almost ended up tea kettle over, what is the saying? 3-letter word over tea kettle. I feel like that's what we almost observed just now. Teresa, Mary wears a jacket. Put Bella in a jacket. There you go. I wish I could. I don't have a jacket available at the moment, and it is also a little too warm to be wearing a jacket at the moment, so. Zaza says, hi, Ian, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I was speaking to child number 1. No worries at all. Are you known? So Zoe apparently calls Becca parental unit number 2. Apparently Jason is parental unit number 1 in her phone. Are you parental unit 1 or 2 with child 1? I'm just waiting for her to kiss your face while you were sewing. She doesn't really do that. She doesn't really do that. Okay, I think she's finally settling down. You may be able to see her back behind me, but just a little top of her head. I think she finally is starting to settle down. We'll see. We will see. I'll have to catch up on the podcast. Vicky, absolutely. Thank you, Linda. That's the phrase I was looking for. Truly, I'm shocked that everyone was not embraced in the guilds. Persnickety women are persnickety towards women who come in also. That is very true. Many of you shared in the comments of that podcast episode that you are also a female sewer. However, the guild may not have been as welcoming to you either. So it is not exclusive to men, and it is not exclusive to queer men. So it happens. It definitely happens, which is sad. I love Dave from Dave's Crash Room. He is awesome. I haven't watched his videos in a while. I should really go watch some more videos of his. Let me see. I had the door open because she was like going back and forth, so I thought, if I left the door open, that would make her happier. But I think she's settled down enough that I think we're good. We will see momentarily. Oh, my iPad's about to turn off. There we go. My kid did that too. She's 19. I was parental number 1, and hubby was parental unit number 2. Thinking about joining one of my local guilds. Would you all say it is worth it? It really, Gel, I hope that's your name. It really depends on what you're looking to get out of a guild. I always talk about this whenever we're talking about guilds. Sorry, I needed a drink. It depends on what you're looking at getting out of a guild. Are you looking for the camaraderie? Are you looking for the lectures and programming and days and stuff like that? And then you kind of have to do a little bit of research and check out the guild. Most guilds give you an opportunity to visit for free at least one time. I know a lot of guilds do 2 times in order to get a feel for the guild. So do your research. Check out the Facebook or Instagram or website or whatever social media they have. Check out their social media and kind of get a feel for that guild. And then ask them questions. Do they do programming? Do they do charity work? Do they do whatever you are looking to get out of that guild is, questions to ask them. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Whatever you put in the guild is what you're going to get back from a guild. So keep that in mind. If you don't really volunteer, if you don't really, put in any effort, then you may not get out of it as much as if you are being very active and participating and stuff like that. And what's the word I'm looking for? No shade if you don't have the time or don't have whatever. I'm a member of the Fort Worth Modern Quilt Guild still, but I'm here in DC. I can't exactly spend a lot of time. I can't get back down there unless I fly down there. So, I'm not really putting that much into the guild at the moment. So the most I'm getting is their virtual meetings and stuff like that. So it really is what you put into the guild, and that's kind of what you will get out of it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm making a whole lot of sense, but that's kind of my 2 cents on it. Because as I was a guild president, it was so hard trying to get guild members to volunteer to do. I talk about it in the podcast, but it was really hard to get people to do things, sign up for leadership positions and stuff like that. So it just really depends on what you're looking to get out of the guild itself. Ow. Is Mac here? Where's Mac? There she is. Hey, Mac. Mac, you can use !selfie in the chat to give everybody a link to your channel. Make sure to go check out Mac. Mac is on the calendar. She and Leo will be recording a podcast with Becca and I, so be on the lookout for that. I already have the spoiler alert in mind for that one, so it's going to be really, really fun. I know it's going to be a great time. So, let's see. Do you have anything of Mary sent? I don't have anything. I don't have anything, unfortunately. I don't have any of Mary's clothes or anything like that. So, but she's settled down now. She's chilling out, so she should be happier. Let's see. Checking my comments. Joan as asking to everyone. She says, anyone. I used an air erasable pen on a quilt. I didn't realize that I didn't realize it at the time. How long do the markings last? It's been 3 days so far, and it's still there. Any suggestions to get rid of it? Ooh, so you're trying to get rid of markings on your quilt from the air erasable. I will say if you put it under a fan, that will help. So if you put it under a fan, making sure like give it airflow, it will help to erase things go faster. Uh-oh. Oh no, Donna, that sucks. She says, I gotta go rescue my daughter. Transmission went out in the vehicle she's driving. Oh no. Oh no, excuse me, everyone. I hope that that goes well. Get her home back safe. Vicky says that she has a group at her church. Awesome. Mac, I'm so excited for the podcast. It's going to be with the tomfoolery that we got into at Road to Virginia. I cannot wait for all four of us to sit down again and chat. It's going to be a good podcast. Coming out soon. I don't remember the exact date, but 2 weeks from this past Wednesday, we also have Josh from Lifting and Stitching. He's going to be on the podcast, so look for his episode in 2 weeks. Well, a little less than 2 weeks. Linda says that her marks are gone in just a few hours on many things. Oh, somebody just did something. We have Material Things VA just subscribed. Thank you so much. She'll be able, he or she, excuse me, let me be inclusive. He or she will be able to comment. I've got a 5-minute timer, so you have to be subscribed to my channel for 5 minutes or longer in order to chat in the chat. So we'll see you soon. Okay, so I've made my pouch, right? Like, I know it's not pretty yet. We haven't finished up all the things yet, but here's what I have so far. I have sewn the front panel onto the back panel, and I have used that little strip. I don't know why I'm facing it that way because you can't see it. I have put that little strip up here on the top. We have our little space in there for the router. And there we go. There's our pouch. We're done. Bye, everyone. No, we're just kidding. Let's test this out. I'm going to fit all of the stuff in. Yeah, she's gone to sleep. Zippers scare me. They are intimidating. I will not lie to you. They can be very intimidating. However, this one is not too difficult. So zippers can be quite intimidating, but I promise you they're not as hard as you feel like they are. Oh, this is going to be perfect. This is a perfect little pouch. It's the perfect size. My little TP router fits in there perfectly. By the way, if you're interested in the TP router, I said this earlier, but the product is in the products section of YouTube, which is a new thing that I'm learning because, you know, teaching old dog new tricks. I am learning about this products, and like I said in the at the beginning of the podcast. At the beginning of the broadcast, I'm learning new things about YouTube, and one of the things I'm going to try to do from this point forward is I'm going to try and link the products that I'm using so that way you have access to them a little more easily. It is commission. I do get a commission off of any purchases that you make. No cost to you, of course. So thank you in advance for that. Melody, thank you so much for sending that super chat. Woo! Horns to you. Air horns, that is. Air horns to you. Thank you, Melody, so much for your tip. I greatly appreciate it. Zaza says she just 3D printed herself the zipper jig. That is a good thing to 3D print. Why didn't I think of that? I love that idea. I love that idea. Let's see. Okay, all I need to switch to listening only mode. I hope to see many of you tomorrow in the Zoom. I hope I see you there as well. I know I cracked myself up with the buttons. Buttonholes, Zaza. I feel you on that one. Buttonholes are... I left my scissors in the other room, so we're going to use this pair of scissors to cut off the remaining zipper. I left my... So my scissors that I normally use, my, like, they are fabric scissors, but they're also, like, not my good scissors, not my Tula scissors. I left them in the other room because, like I said, I've been cutting hundreds. I'm not even kidding you. I have stacks of triangles, half square triangles about this thick, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's got to be at least 10 stacks of triangles. I've probably cut at least 500 half square triangles easily. I cut so much. If you follow me on Instagram, I've cut so many triangles that my AccuQuilt mat like broke. Especially that button, I know. What are the half square triangles for? I am hoping to make some more Progress Pride flags using them. That's what I'm hoping to do with them. We will see if it works out. Oh, I meant to do... Oh, I can still do it. I can do it right now, in fact. Where did you get the file, Zaza? Good question. Where did Zaza get the file? Zaza, I'm sure, will tell us in the chat. So I'm going to grab a tag. So yeah, Jonathan, I'm hoping to make some more Progress Pride flags. I'm also hoping to, like, you know when you lose your sojo and you don't really know what to sew, I'm hoping that these half square triangles will give me something like I can just passively mindless sew with. Like I just grab triangles and start sewing them together in whatever order, whatever. I can make bags with them, I can make quilts with them, I can make lots of things with them. So that's what I'm hoping to do with them. We will see what ends up happening. I think I want that little heart, I think is what it's going to be. Ian, are your little snips the Tula Pink snips? They are. So these are the Tula Pink snips. These are the Tula Pink ones that I use. And then I just recently, y'all saw this, what was it, last week before? I got the VDH snips. Let me not cut myself. There we go. I love the little... Is it supposed to be this finger? I don't know if it's supposed to be... Oh, maybe it's this finger. No, I don't like that. I don't like how that feels. I think I'm going to go... There we go. What does your Pride project look like, Ian? Katie, are you talking about the Progress Pride flag? That is over on my Instagram and is currently hanging in Fort Worth, Texas at the Circle Theater during the performances of A Strange Loop. I'm getting so distracted at this moment. It is not even funny. My brain is like all over the place. Anyways, I think those are going to be... I could also put a unicorn on it, but I don't know if I want to put a unicorn. No, I think I'm just going to go... I'm just going to put one of my rainbow... Oh, I'm out on... I have another package in here, but I'm just going to... I'm going to put this onto the thingamabobber. I make aprons between quilt projects, occasionally bags. I like making bags too. I like to make bags. And now that I have all these squares cut, I think that will like give me more freedom to just sew just willy-nilly. I have almost 2 years worth of half square triangles that I made as leaders and I think you meant enders. Not sure what I will use them for yet. I don't know either, but I'm sure you will figure something out to do with that. I'm going to switch over to my vinyl foot, my Teflon foot. Melody, you can do it. I know you can. Melody said, bags scare me. Bags used to scare me too, but the more I have done them, the more comfortable I get with them, and the happier I am with them. What time is the Zoom tomorrow? Zaza is asking. The Zoom will be from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. And it is going to be free for everyone tomorrow. After tomorrow, you will need a membership here on my YouTube channel in order to access the Zooms. I know, it really does, Sherry. Sherry says that autocorrect makes typing so frustrating. You are talking to the dyslexic. I feel you. Big time. Big time feel you on that one. Oh, Auntie L, I was about to read that, and then you deleted it. I was literally opening my mouth to read it, and then it was gone. It's gone. Is a Teflon foot worth the money? I feel like it is. I feel like it is worth the money. Wouldn't do it, especially because it like sticks really well to the machine. So I feel like it's worth the money, but personally, that is just me. I'm moving my foot over because I want to kind of center this. Oh, I also need to stick this in. Oh, hold on. Exactly, Vicky. Once you made one melody, it's easy. It does get easier the more bags you make. It really, really does. Okay, so I have enough room. I could honestly put this anywhere and it would be totally fine. So I think I'm going to put this over on more towards the left side. What level of memberships for the Zooms? That is a really good question. I think I'm going to leave it open to everyone. So everyone who becomes a member, I think I'm going to leave it so that anybody can get into the Zooms. Because I don't want to gatekeep too hard. And I know that a lot of people are... It's hard financial times right now, so I get it. So I'll probably leave it open to everyone. It's all kind of a test. So if I seem a little indecisive, it's because, you know, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing on this. But I believe I'm going to leave it open to everyone. Like, as long as you're a member, like that's going to be the requirement. I will be transparent and say like that may change in the future, but for the time being, I think as long as you are a channel member, that's good enough. So yeah, I think the Teflon foot is worth it in my personal opinion. It seems to do pretty well whenever sewing with vinyl. Oh shoot, I hit the... Oh no, I didn't. I was like, oh no, I've hit the wall. No, I didn't. I didn't hit the wall yet. Not yet. I'm getting close, though. If I hit the wall, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have any more room. Oh, I'm going to hit the wall. Oh, no. Suggestions for an easier bag. Melody would like suggestions for an easy bag pattern. You can do Easy Does It over on By Annie. That is a free pattern to kind of get used to the By Annie patterns if you want to tackle a By Annie. Oh, and that is the wall right there. You can try the Easy Does It. Hemingway, Holland, all of those are really, really simple patterns to follow. By Center Street Quilts. Sorry guys, I'm like hitting the wall real hard. This is going great, guys. Totally doing everything right. Okay. I got it. Oh, that's good. Zaza says, Melody, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that last name because I'm going to butcher it, has a YouTube has good beginner-friendly bags that are all free. Awesome. Great resource. Okay, let me make sure I got the tag in there. I did. Perfect. So let's lay this on top. So I'm going to lay this like right on top of the binding that's already there. And I'm going to go ahead and clip this. Odd, but this makes me want a Bernina even more. Oh, that's funny. I love my Bernina, I will say. I do love my Bernina. Let me look at that bag. Did I? Yeah, it's right on top of that. Okay, yep. They laid it directly on top. So I'm just going to lay it directly on top of the binding that I used for putting on the zipper. And I did cut this piece of vinyl way bigger than I needed to, but I always tend to cut my vinyl bigger just to give myself extra room, you know, for all the things. I'm gonna go the opposite way. And we're just gonna do a little. When we put the binding on, it's going to really help stitch it in place. So I'm just kind of tacking it down, if you will, for the moment. And yes, this Teflon foot is helping out a lot. Whoever asked that a moment ago, I forgot who it was already, but whoever was asking that, do you see how well it's just gliding over the vinyl? Helps out a lot, it really does. Does it have two pockets? So technically yes, because we'll have the vinyl pocket here on the front, and then it'll have the zipper pocket on the inside. So yes, it'll have two pockets on it. Tiffany does have bag tutorials. I need a new crossbody bag, excuse me, and wallet. So I'm gonna get it done before the end of the year. Awesome. Couldn't read. I don't know why. My mind was just like blah 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 blah. Exactly like that. All right. So I would flip this over and run it through, but I don't want to do that because I could end up getting it off kilter. Right brand for me. But on brand for me, I should say. But the vinyl would stick to my plate, and I don't want that to happen. So instead, we are going to try and run it through this way. Try is the key word. We're going to try. Could do it this way. I think that would be okay. I don't think that would hurt too much if I did. I don't think it'll be too bad. We'll try it this way and see what happens. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's not going to be the most perfect bag ever. Again, when I was talking on the 4th of July, this doesn't need to be like the most beautiful bag ever assembled, because it's literally just going to hold this travel router in it. It's not going to be anything super big or important. So it'll be fine the way it is. Oops, my iPad turned off. Come back. Read my face. Look at my face. There we go. Charlie Brown sound, right? I'm making great notes on all of the suggestions. Awesome. Josh says, Ian, I totally forgot you were live tonight. Happy Friday. Hey, everyone. Happy Friday. Hey, Josh. I was just telling them about our podcast episode that's coming out later this month. I totally forgot what day, but I was telling them about how much fun we had. Moto's Nantucket Summer Mini Charm Bag is great. An easy, free pattern for beginners. It was the first bag I made, and it went smoothly. Awesome. There you go. There's some good suggestions for you to check into. All right. So let me grab a pair of scissors. Hi, Bella. Oh, I'm so glad that you have settled in. I was getting really nervous there for a moment. All right, so I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to trim off all this extra vinyl. Yeah, it was a fun podcast episode for sure. I can't wait for everyone to hear it. We were talking about pattern designing because Josh is designing some patterns. I am designing some patterns, and Becca has already come out with some patterns. So I feel like it was a really good conversation between all of us. Can't wait to see what patterns Josh is coming out with. I hear there's more than one. There we go. Ian, is the Zoom info on your website? It is. It is. Thank you, July 23rd. Yep. It will be July 23rd. I just freaked out for a moment because I realized that I had not sewn the bottom of the vinyl on, but that's totally okay because, again, it's going to get caught by the binding whenever I put the binding on, so it's going to get caught by the binding. I think I am going to go ahead and just do a quick little sew around the bottom just to make sure it stays in place because I don't want like as I'm putting the binding on, I don't want it to go haywire. So I'm just going to put a little stitch across the bottom as well. Thank you, Jake Cold. Appreciate that. Yes, the info for the Zoom is on the website. So if you're watching this on the replay, you can head over to the website right now and get the information for the Zoom. Just as a reminder, first one is free. After that, you'll have to be a channel member. All right, so there we go. That's what it's looking like. Here's my little tag right there. Look how cute that is right there. Oh, it's so adorable. All right, so this is what we're looking at. What do you think, guys? Is this cute? Is it cute? I think it's cute. Mac and Josh are in the chat, chatting with each other. Melissa says, I have a Hey Boo mini charm pack that I could use on the Moda Nantucket bag. Awesome. I want to play with vinyl. I've never used it, I don't think. You should, Mac. You should definitely give vinyl a go. It is fairly, like, once you get used to it, it's not that hard. It's getting used to it. And make sure to have that tissue paper on hand because sewing with tissue paper is going to be so much easier than trying to sew it on with anything else. Teflon foot too. Teflon foot. It's perfect. Thank you. What a very punny. Very, very punny. All right, we're going to put this back up here. Love it. Very sparkly. It's very cute. Thank you. All right, this is going to give me a little bit of problem because I don't have tissue paper. unfortunately. So we're going to get a little messy because right now the vinyl is face down. At one point or another, the vinyl is going to have to be face down on the bed of my machine, because if I'm doing the binding, I'm sewing it to the front, or excuse me, I'm sewing it to the back, wrapping it around to the front. Once I get it on the front, it won't be so hard, but that's okay. Ian, have you made the merman pattern that Chris did? I have not. I have not done that. It is super cute. It is on the list of things to do when I have time. So yeah, it's on the list. I have not yet. So I am going to be kind of pulling this with my other hand. Is this the best way to do it? No, but is it going to work for tonight? Yes. I'll be working on a couple of slouch bags tomorrow and finish 2 totes. Awesome, Flo. Love the fabric you're using. Kitties are so adorable, aren't they, though? I won this fabric during Left, Right, Center, and as I was looking for fabrics, I thought this would be a fun one to use. Disco Kitty. Love some Disco Kitty. All right, there we go. Oops. Oops. The vinyl is getting stuck a little bit, so we're gonna, there we go. We're gonna nudge it a little bit. Let's see, I have a roller foot that I like better than a standard Teflon foot, and I use tissue paper or even a piece of fabric underneath. I would love, I don't know, does Bernina make a roller foot? That sounds like a great idea. I love that idea. I just don't know if Bernina makes roller feet. It's getting stuck at the moment, so thankfully these stitches will be hidden, so nobody's gonna see it. That's why I decided to do these stitches on the front, because I knew they were gonna be hidden and no one was gonna see them, so I think it makes sense to do it that way. Josh's quilt, by the way, is off to the North Texas Quilt Festival, and so are mine and Becca's. So if you are going to be in attendance at the North Texas Quilt Festival, make sure to take a picture in front of Josh's quilt, and Becca's, and mine, because they will all be hanging at the show. Becca has 3 quilts in the show, I have 2 quilts in the show, and Josh has 1 quilt in the show. Love me some Tula, me too. Your machine is so quiet while you're sewing. It is a very quiet machine. It is a very, very quiet machine. Let's see if I can start it a little further in and then back stitch. See if that helps a little bit. A little bit, not great, but it did help a little bit. I am pushing it a little bit. Again, not the ideal situation, but it is what it is, and we're gonna get it done the way we need to, and it'll be fine. And I'm gonna move my zipper. Bernina Foot 51, thank you. How about using a piece of copy paper under the plastic? I could do that if I was smart. My printer is in the other room, so I'm not gonna go run and grab printer paper, but yes, you could use printer paper. I actually thought about it. I was like, what if I did run and go get printer paper? And then I was like, but I've already, Bella needed to go out, and then I thought I had more fabric, and yeah, so I was like, well, we're just gonna go as it is. We're just gonna go as it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna send y'all, to some of you, to a quick commercial break. It did go. All right, cool. Otherwise, if you don't get a commercial, you're gonna hang out here with me, and we're gonna chat. It's been an hour, over an hour, so I feel like a commercial break is okay while I'm putting on the binding. Is that what's squeaking? Sherry, I don't know what exactly is you hear, because sometimes the microphone picks things up stronger than what I can hear. I think you might actually be hearing the zipper being dragged around, the zipper pull being pulled around, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what the squeaking is that you're hearing, unfortunately. Do you have any FPP paper? I do not. I do not have any FPP paper. Kathy says, "Hi Ian, I wanted to pop by and say hello, and hello to all of our quilty friends. I'm having trouble with staying awake. No worries, get some rest." Of course, I haven't heard it again, right? I think it was the zipper pull that was getting pulled around. I think it's probably what you heard, but I don't know for sure. Could have been anything. There we go. All right, one more side. We'll do just a little bit to get this side started, and then we will work on tying up these ends. Tying up these loose ends, literally. Just a hair more. Oops, maybe. There we go. All right, so I'm going to end it there. I'm going to trim. Sandra says, "Watched your Men Who Quilt podcast, and you're not the only ones who can't find quilting gloves to fit. Us tall girls, too. Wish they made bigger ones, but I guess the market isn't big enough." Yeah, that is something that I definitely have noticed, is that finding gloves that fit is not an easy job. So, Sandra, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. All right, so I'm going to take my little measuring, I literally cut off a little strip of the binding. And so I'll start with the one on the bottom. And trim it right about there. And I'll trim the top, and right about there. All right, that's how I do my binding. And then I don't even know if this is going to show up on camera. I need an overhead camera, but that's just not happening right now. This side faces up, so I'll open it up. I said I'll open it up. I said I'll open it up. Oh my gosh, really? All right, so I open it up, and I face, the bottom one is face up, so right side towards you. I'm not a tall bug, says Auntie L, but I have swollen arthritic fingers. Gloves are hard for me too. That is true. I think more companies should probably pay attention. So then we're going to take our second one, our second side, and we're going to put that one face down. So the right side goes face up, the left side goes face down. And I'm going to bend the pouch. If there wasn't vinyl in it, this would be a whole heck of a lot easier. But since it has the vinyl in it, it makes it a little more difficult. But that's okay. It's fine. And we're going to sew directly across. Guys, if you have a channel, again, feel free to post in the live chat your exclamation selfie. That'll give people a link to your channel. It's a little off. A little off, but I think it's okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's a little janky, but it should be just fine. Ooh, I got a little pucker in there too, dang it. It's fine. It's actually, I think, going to be on the inside, so I don't think anybody will see it. And again, it's just a technology pouch. It's not going to be anything beautiful. Oh, yep, Becca is not live tonight because she is at her quilting retreat. So I said, well, why don't we give people a place to go since Becca's not live this week? So here I am. This is probably not even a 1/4 of an inch. It's probably like a 1/8 of an inch, but that's all right. Isn't that the worst, Sherry? Sherry says that she has a problem. Kathy, I have that problem every day, but then in the middle of the night, I'm wide awake for hours. Isn't that the worst? I've tried to reset my bedtime, and it's just not working. I didn't reset it when I was, headed to Denver and to California, because I was like, well, I need that time. Like, I'm going to be, my clock needs to be, internal clock needs to be on that time anyways, so no big deal. But, like, I've been going to bed at, like, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and that's just, yeah, I need more sleep. Not good. Not good. Sherry's, oops, I can't read. Sherry says, I got Tula, so it's always going to be cute. Love that. Remind me, is this a pattern you're following? No, Josh. I am making it up on the fly. So I received a pouch that was made similar to this fashion. I don't know if they were following a pattern or not, but I kind of just am making it up as I go along. So there's no pattern for this. Just making it up. Max says she needs more sleep too. Don't we all? All right. So I'm actually going to trim my corners. Not enough to trim into anything, but I just want to, like, take the edge off of the plastic a little bit. Or the vinyl, I should say. So that way when I wrap, because this vinyl is pretty sharp, and I feel like if I was going to wrap the, yeah, that's going to be a lot better and not as sharp. Kelly says, I believe by Annie has a pattern similar to that. Awesome. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect. But it will be finished. That it will be. Josh says, literally in bed at this very moment, me and sleep are besties. I wish I was besties with sleep. That would be a lot better. Oh, my thread. Shoot. My needle came unthreaded. I don't know how, but it did. It did. It came unthreaded somehow. Oh, just did it again. How did I do that? Oh, because I pulled it from the wrong side. That's how I did it. Whoops. All right, there we go. Right, Zaza says, Josh, it's not fair. My husband sleeps like a baby. One day. One day. All right, so this side will be a little bit easier to sew because I am sewing with the Teflon foot and the fabric side down. So this side should go a little easier. And by no means will this be perfect, but it will be finished, as I like to say. And finished is better than perfect. Oops. What is happening? Go away, thread. Had this like thread just hanging off. If you keep your hubby up, Zaza, then y'all stay up late together. There you go, Zaza. There's your answer right there. Keep your husband up and y'all stay up together. I like that answer, Josh. That was a good answer. Good answer. All right, so now I'm going to miter this corner. Maybe. Kind of. Sort of. Little bits. Sure, why not? We'll go with that. Can I call this a mitered corner? I don't know. Will it work? Yeah, sure. Kind of. Maybe. Sort of. Sherry says, usually I'm the same way. I woke up just a couple hours ago. I watched YouTube in my bed. I'm also listening to YouTube while sleeping, trying to figure out if Ian was live yesterday. It was not live yesterday. My friend texted me the other day. He was like, hey, your voice came on in my house and I was very confused. Mind you, this is a friend that lives in Texas, so obviously I'm not in Texas, but he was like, my son turned on your YouTube video and I started hearing your voice coming from the living room and got very confused. I'm like, well, that would be a little confusing, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, this is not perfect. Not perfect at all. Hello, Gina. Josh, follow for more tips. Josh, you're hilarious. You are too funny. For more baking tips, put ice in a glass. For more baking tips, follow for more baking tips. Oh, man. Well, Becca's been away. I've gone over to hang out with Jason for a little bit because he and I like to watch Doctor Who together because we are both Whovians. And we have been watching the newest season. We haven't finished the newest season yet, but it's been... We watched 2 episodes last night that were really, really good. Really, really good episodes of the new season. One was a barbershop episode about storytelling, and then the other one was kind of like a Euro, what is that, Euro song competition thing. And it was both of those episodes were really, really, really good. This season has been so good, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sad that the Doctor is regenerating again because I really liked Narcusi, I think is how you say his name. Please forgive me if I butchered that, because y'all know how well I like to butcher names. But I felt like he has been an amazing Doctor, and I'm sad that he is leaving the show. I have a bag that needs to be finished tonight. Wish me luck. Good luck, Mac. Good luck. Is that the one that you put the, was it Daisy? Did you put Daisy on the front of, or did you sew the Daisy panel, I think, or the embroidered, that word? Is that the one you were doing that for? Or did you finish that one? Tula fabrics are perfect for fun bags and pouches. You are right. I was watching while Becca is away, but Becca doesn't watch Doctor Who. Jason and I watch Doctor Who. She does not watch Doctor Who. All right, so here we go. Here's the backside. I'm showing you my backside, everyone. You're welcome. Here's the backside of the pouch. Here's the front side of the... I know it's reflective, but here's the front side of the pouch. Here is the zipper. I did put Daisy on it. Awesome. And it's still not done. Well, you will get it done tonight, Mac. You still got... You're ahead of me, so you've got plenty of time. Or you're behind me. Excuse me. I'm ahead of you. You're behind... Anyways. Should I throw some more crab into your backpack, Mac? Anywho, all right, so there's the front side done. Let's grab the router and the power cord, and let's see how it all fits. I know there is going to be a new Doctor Who, isn't that? Ugh, so sad, so sad. All right. Ooh, I found a thread. Let me cut that thread really quick. There we go. And another one over here. Snip. All right, I think I got it. The bottom is not perfect because I did mess up the binding a little bit. But all in all, there is my little... I know, isn't the star vinyl fun? Isn't it so much fun? So there we go. There is the little pouch. And I have a little vinyl pouch. I could stick something in here. I don't know what I could put in here, but, you know, could find something. Can put this ruler. There we go. See? Little ruler right in there. So I have the zippered pouch, and then I have the little vinyl section that I can use for something else. You know. There we go. Not bad. It's a little tighter than I thought it was going to be, but honestly not that bad. Sorry, I'm just inspecting my work right now, but there we go. Oh my, Vicky. No bottom is ever perfect. Anywho, but yeah, there we go. So I love, like, look at that. I know the ring light makes it, I don't know. There you go. But I love that it has a little sparkle to it. Yeah, you could put other cords in here if you wanted to. You could put cords in there. You could put a lot of different things in there. I like the way that you did the vinyl pouch separately. I think this is I think, you know, and like if you like, let's say you're going through the airport and like you want a place as you're going through TSA, you could throw like your phone and your passport or your ID or whatever. You could just like have a pocket to put it in really quickly, and then as soon as you get through the other side of security, you know, pull everything out and have it available again. You know, I feel like that is just a quick place to stash all the things that you need to put in. So there you go. Where'd you pick up the vinyl? It is cute. I don't remember off the top of my head. If you'll email me, I will go back through my receipts, because I got it off a website. Now I can't remember where I got it from. So email me and I will send you the link to the website where I bought the vinyl from. It's super cute vinyl. Yeah. There you go. There you go. The only thing is it makes it a little harder to grab the pull. Oh, there we go. Oh, the pull's on the outside now. It's fine. Like if it falls into the vinyl, you kind of have to like dig out. But did you see a puppy? Yeah, you sure did. Little puppy's back there sleeping away. I'm babysitting Bella Rose while her mommy is with Becca. Mary is with Becca at their quilting retreat. So yeah, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's pretty cute. I'm just sitting here admiring my own work, being like, it's fine. It'll do the job, right? And that's all it's intended to do, is just do its job. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Doesn't need to win a blue ribbon. It's fine. Let's see that. That was an if you know, you know punchline, right? Yeah, that was a if you know, you know. So hippie, that sounds so hungry hippie. Lady Fair, that sounds correct. So hungry hippie. Yes, that is where I got this vinyl from. Thank you. Thank you for pulling that up. I'm making pulls now since bag charms are all the rage. All the rage. And it's finished. It is true, Grace. It is. It is Grace. Let's see. We've got like 20 minutes left. I mean, I could stop here for the night. But there's 20 minutes left. Do I have another? I don't have any projects. Bella's looking at me like, bedtime? Is it bedtime yet? Bedtime? Bedtime? Glitterbug Fairy also has good vinyl too. Yes, they do, Darlene. They were at Road to Virginia a couple of weeks ago, and I purchased those zipper pulls from them, in fact. So yes, Glitterbug Fairy does have some good stuff on their website as well, so check them out as well. Let them know Ian sent you, and that he liked their booth at Road to Virginia. Oh, I need to reach out to Eliso. That's what I need to do tonight. I need to write a letter to or email to Eliso, being like, "Hey, we met at Road to Virginia. How are you?" Would love for them to sponsor some prizes for when I actually release my pattern later this year. It'd be a fun. It would be fun to have a prize of some kind. Where did you find the zippers? This zipper. Email me, and I'll let you know. I'll be honest with you. Is Becca here? Becca, are you here? I stole this zipper from her. Shh, don't tell her. Don't tell her. She'll never know. I stole this blue one because it matched the blue fabric. So I may have gone over to Becca's and stolen this specific zipper. It's fine. It's fine. It should be fine. It's fine. By the way, sign language, fine. So anyways, I do have zippers similar to it. If you want to email me, I can give you where I got it from. Auntie L says, speaking of TSA, I am so happy that I can keep my shoes on next month going through security. Pulling shoes and leg brace back on is a pain in the butt. Yes, it is, Auntie L. It is very, very, yeah, it's not fun. But I have TSA pre-check. I've had TSA pre-check, so I've not been taking off my shoes for years. Max says Glitterbug Fairy is a vibe, and yes, hit up Eliso. I will be, Mac. Thank you for making that introduction. I appreciate that. Susan says, late to the party. I was enjoying the podcast with the male quilters. I'm so glad that everybody's had... Sorry, baby. I'm so glad everybody's had such a great response to that episode. I was a little nervous putting it out there, but y'all have... It has been very well received. So thank you to everyone who's listened to the podcast. And if you haven't already listened to the podcast, it is on YouTube. It is also out on any of the podcasting apps. You can download it from Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcast, and any other podcasting platform. So feel free to check it out. And I love that episode. It's been fun, and everybody's been saying do another one. There will be another episode, I promise. There will be another episode of Male Quilters in the future. That's all I got. That's all I got for today. I was working, well, I'm not exactly working on it, but I do at some point. So this is my Tula jacket. I don't know if I've shown this on live stream. It's been in a couple of videos, I think, but I have, this is my denim jacket that I actually embroidered myself. Hey, Mac, if you want to talk about embroidery, here we go. So yeah, I've done this jacket. I did this jacket a couple of years ago, more than a few. And I think it's also got patches on it. So I have pins and patches and all kinds of things on here. So I've got my he, him pronoun pin, and then I put on the Disney one. But I recently, when Becca went up to Michigan, she got this one, and she saw this in the store, and I asked her to get it for me. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate that. That is true. We are our own worst critics, absolutely. So I think I'm going to put this onto the jacket. I think I want it... Oh, no, I think I was going to put it on this side. Yeah, I was going to put it on this side. Oh, thank you, Mac. It is Tula's Unicorn. It actually came with my machine, I think. I think I had, when I bought this machine, I think it came with it. Let me not hit the microphone. But I think I want to put this, I think I want to sew it on like right here. Oh, I think that looks good. What do y'all think? Did you use your Bernina to embroider? I did. I did use my Bernina to embroider this. I actually did it twice. I bought two denim jackets. One was a little cheaper than the other one, so I embroidered it first on the cheaper one just to make sure I knew what I was doing, and then I embroidered on this one once I figured out how to do denim and all of that. And in the middle of doing this one, my machine had an error. And it was scary. But thankfully, I turned my machine off, turned it back on, everything was fine. It went right back to where it was, and that was great. But I was terrified that I had just lost hours and hours and hours of work. But thankfully, yeah. It looks good there. That's perfect. Okay. All right. So I think we're going to put it there. I'm going to sew this on. It does have the heat in-bond stuff on the backside, but I always sew my my patches on. Even this one, it's sewn onto the actual pocket. I hand stitched this one because I was too lazy to pull the pocket off and stuff like that. So no one likes being stabbed in the back. That is true. That is very true. So yeah, this is I love this jacket. I don't wear it enough. Oops, it's on this side. I don't wear it enough. I need to wear this more, but yeah. You need Michael Myers in the background. I know. Wouldn't that be funny, Gina? That'd be great. But yeah, I think I'm going to put it up there. And I have my... At some point, I'll use my Bernina to put it on, stitch it on. But we don't have enough time to do that tonight. Maybe we'll do that Sunday. I don't know, because it won't take that long to stitch it on. So we may not do it Sunday. I don't know. We're going to do something on Sunday. I just don't know what yet. We will figure that out sometime tomorrow. That's not lazy, that's smart. Hey, lady. That is, yeah. It's hard to, like, I'm worried about, like, jean pockets and stuff like that. I don't want to pull it off and then, like, try and sew it back on, because I'm scared I won't get it right. So I was like, we're just going to sew this by hand. So what you working on tomorrow? It's Kelly. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on cleaning this room, because there are stacks of fabric over there that need to not be stacks of fabric, that need to be on shelves. So I think tomorrow I'm going to be working in here on cleaning my room. I may go over to Becca's and sew a quilt, since she's not, or not sew a quilt, but quilt a quilt, since she's not using her long arm this weekend. Obviously, I may sneak over there tomorrow and do some stitching on that. We'll see. We will definitely see. I may also try and, I've cut, like I said, if you missed it earlier in the episode today, or the broadcast today, whatever you want to call it, I have been cutting hundreds of half square triangles, and I want to make some more progress pride flags. But I don't have brown fabric. That's the fabric that I'm missing, is brown. I don't have brown, like zero brown. As I'm looking at my shelves and everything, I see no brown fabric. So I don't know what I'm going to do about brown fabric. I need brown fabric, but I don't want to buy... Maybe I'll buy fat quarters. Fat quarters would be easier. So that way I have a variety, because what I love about the Progress Pride flag that I sewed together is it has no repeating fabrics in it. It is all completely different. So I want different fabrics. So I may have to buy like fat quarters of brown fabric. Or I'll just tell y'all to send me brown. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, speaking of fabric, would y'all be interested if I did some like scrap bags? And I'm talking like scraps that are like, smallest one I think is about that big. Like, I don't think there's anything under 2 inches in it. But if I did scrap bags that was like literal scraps, with none of them being smaller than, like, I think none of them are smaller than 2 inches. Would anybody be interested in that? If you paid for the shipping only, would y'all be interested in that? I don't know. Let's see. I bought a Progress Pride flag quilt kit from a nonprofit near me, and I'm so excited to work on it. Jake, they're really awesome. I love my Progress Pride flag. I didn't even get that much time with my Progress Pride flag before it hit the road. So I can't wait to get it back and put it up somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'll put it somewhere. Oh, that's awesome, Melissa. I love that. She says, I have brown fabric with Darlex on it. That's awesome. Love that. Grace says yes. Darlene says yes. Vicky says yes. Susan says yes. All right. All right. Well, when I finish cutting all these 1,000,005 half square triangles, then I will reach out to y'all and let y'all know that I have some scrap bags. But don't email me yet. Don't email me yet. I'm going to finish putting them all together. But I will, maybe that's something I can do tomorrow too, is start putting some scrap bags together of stuff. But we'll cross that bag. We'll cross that line when we get there. Josh says, no, I don't even use the scraps that I have. See, that's the thing, is like, I've literally had 4 boxes of scraps sitting around. And I was like, I've got to process these and get them done. And so that's what I've been working on, is trying to get I'm trying to get them processed so that I know, right, Savannah? Savannah, oh man, I was like, when it died, I was like, no. Thankfully, I had one more, and I did have to order some more, but the AccuQuilt website was out of mats for the 6x6 mats, which is the one I use. So I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. But thankfully, I found some on another website and ordered them. So I do have some more backup mats coming my way. So there you go. There you go. All right, guys. That's going to do it for today, I think. It is 9:53 Eastern. So I think we're going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Don't forget, tomorrow is the Zoom from 12 p.m. Central. Still saying Central Time. 12 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. So make sure to join us. If you would like a little taste of what Zooms are like, please feel free to check them out. You can head over to my website, offkiltercrafterian.com. And on the calendar... on the calendar tab, you can get all the information for joining the Zoom. After tomorrow's Zoom, it will be a member-only perk, so if you'd like to continue having access to the Zooms, you'll need to become a member of my channel, and there are 3 different levels that you can do that on, so feel free to check that out. And then I'll be back Sunday, doing something. I hope everybody has a great night. I love each and every one of you. Thanks for joining me, and remember, guys, normal, it's just a setting on the dryer. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.